my grandpa passed away, we were all at the house, and it was snowing, and I was looking out back, and there was all these cardinals, just like it was white snow and all these red cardinals, and I just like got this, if your life force is absorbed and carried it into something, I saw those birds, and now like anytime I ever see a bunch, or I like peacefully see a bird, I couldn't shoot a bird ever again, dude. I got a thing with birds now. When that happened to me, like chickadees, eagles, like anything, anytime I like have like a moment with a bird, I think of my grandpa, and he's not here anymore. And like I said, ultimately that's gonna be it for all of us. So
well, it's the 7th of July 7th, and we're out here in hill country. Now's as good a time as any. We had a nice temp drop. It's only in the upper 60s today, so pretty nice out. We're out here plotting and scheming and putting plans in place for October and November. Hill country is new terrain to me, and so I have to work a little extra hard this year to get on deer, but I'm excited for the challenge. Landscape's beautiful. I'm on a little finger point right now that's going down. We're gonna go look around the bottom here. She's not having it. She is not happy. Bring on October. Let's go.
there's a thing that happens when you hunt. It's almost like you become part of what's going on. The pace of the natural world is substantially slower than what the pace of modern day human life is. When you fall into that pace and that rhythm, you just feel better as a person. And you know it from doing it too. You get in there, things quiet down, and then the forest goes back to how it was before it knew that you were intruding upon it. And then your heart rate slows down a little bit and you're kind of sitting there taking it in, and the next thing you know, you're like, I'm living in this right now. Yes. You gotta love it, baby. As you say, you gotta see them, you gotta shoot them, and you gotta find them. And we just had all three happen. Can't say no to that. This right here is why we do it. Be out here. I don't know why else you would be out here. I suppose you could be out here doing something different, but why would you be when it's November? Those big bucks running around, thrashing scrapes, not knowing that you're hiding out in a tree 20 yards from them. The phrase is really simple to kind of summarize all of it. It it dates back all the way to likely 1647, but I heard it from Brian Broderick in around 2022, and it's a rising tide raises all ships. And it just carries over into everything we do. If everyone gets incrementally better, the whole thing gets better as a proxy. Modern day deer hunting, modern day life, modern day basically anything. There's so much going on. It's so busy. There's so much coming in. And you almost have to have the approach of, the old-fashioned making maple syrup. You take this large volume, this surplus, and you boil it down, and you boil it down, and you boil it down, and you evaporate and get rid of everything and anything that you don't need. And the final product is exactly what you need. Just boil it down, filter it out, boil it down, filter it out. That's how I go through my deer seasons, and, going into that deer season, that's how I balance, the checkbook of life, essentially. Have all that time, boil all that down, season after season, and be conscious that we are incrementally getting better. A percentage here, a percentage there. The time adds up. It all incrementally adds up. But you have to be conscious of it. If you're not conscious of it, if you're not setting goals, you have to set goals. I don't know how you're to understand what you need to do on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year basis. How are you to know how to spend your time if you aren't setting goals and then basing your time spend off of those goals set? You wouldn't want to happen is to have it be gone, and it's because of something that we consciously did wrong. That would be awful. It could be gone. But if we knew that we did everything to better it and make sure that we're staving that off as far as possible, for hundreds of years to come. Human life's pretty short. If you live 100 years, you've lived an incredibly full life. But in the overall scheme of time, it's as thin as a sheet of paper.